So, Frosters, after watching the Royal Rumble 2026 in Saudi, I was just casually sitting on the couch and I was thinking, bro, like, I should make a comparison video between this Rumble 2026 and Rumble 2025, bro. Because if you, we all knew this Rumble 2026 was one of the biggest Royal Rumble in the history of WWE, and there, I have a mixed feeling about this thing. I have a mixed feeling about this PLE, but still, we all knew that Royal Rumble 2025 was actually a good show. I'm not kidding you, bro. I really like that show. I really like the PLE. Plus, there were actually surprise return on the show. Okay, we got completely insane. We got, you know what? We got insane face-offs of really big superstars like CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and John Cena. There was AJ Styles in the match, Royal Rumble match. You know, I understand, I get it, the result, or I should say the winner was terrible, but still, I have to compare these Rumbles, okay? So, Frosters, in this video, I'm gonna compare Royal Rumble 2025 to Royal Rumble 2026, which recently happened in Saudi. So, let's just get into this without further ado, and here we go. Alright, Frosters, so first off, let's talk about, let's compare the Women's Royal Rumble match, okay? Let's compare Women's Royal Rumble match 2025 to Women's Royal Rumble 2026, okay, bro? So, if I'm not wrong, what's called Charlotte Flair was the one who won Rumble 2025, and if you talk about 2026, there was Liv Morgan, who was actually the most deserving woman to win this Rumble, which I have no complaint about her. Okay, so let's compare these two winners. Okay, so in 2025 we had Charlotte Flair, and in 2026 we got Liv Morgan. Okay, so I would say it is not a downgrade, but it's actually upgrade, bro. Because I feel Charlotte Flair is a bit overrated in WWE because she has already won a Royal Rumble match, if I'm not wrong, in 2020, and she won another Rumble match in 2025, which I didn't like the way WWE has been treating Charlotte Flair, because I think it was possible that there could be a different winner except Charlotte Flair. Okay, but still WWE went with Charlotte Flair, and there we have she won the Royal Rumble 2025. And talking about Liv Morgan, Frosters, I've been saying for a long time Liv Morgan should be the one who should win a Women's Royal Rumble match. I straight up denied the idea of Bianca Belair winning the Women's Royal Rumble match. I straight up denied the idea, bro, because Liv Morgan was the most deserving superstar, and she won the Rumble, and I'm really happy for her. But still, if you we're comparing both of these matches. So if you're comparing both these matches, bro, there is a clear-cut winner. I would say Women's Royal Rumble 2025, the complete match was far. I would rate that match prior to this match. I'm talking about 2026 Women's Royal Rumble match, bro, because there was a lot of stuff in that 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match. And talking about Rumble 2026, bro, we got nothing, bro. This man, Triple H, he's been fooling us for a long time, and he fooled us again in this Rumble, where he's been promoting this Rumble in Saudi by saying that you should expect some epic or big returns from both men's and females Royal Rumble match, and he was lying, bro. He was lying, bro. I just don't want to talk about that Triple H. I just don't want to drag out Triple H here, but I'm just making a comparison video. So, in my opinion, I think, in my opinion, Women's Royal Rumble 2025 match was far better than Royal Rumble 2026. Even though Liv Morgan, the winner of 2026 Rumble, was good, but still, I'd rate that 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match prior to 2026, bro. Now, let's talk about some other matches. So in 2026, we had AJ Styles vs Gunther match, which was a retirement match, which was basically a retirement match for AJ Styles, because he was, if I'm not wrong, AJ Styles completed his 10-year anniversary in this Rumble, because he debuted in WWE back in 2016. So it was a full cycle completed here for AJ Styles. So I think it was it was his personal call to retire on the stage. I'm not gonna comment on that thing, but bro, talking about other matches. So we had Gunther versus AJ Styles here. We had another match. We had Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn for Undisputed Championship, which was one of the most filler matches of the ages, bro. Okay, I'm not kidding, bro. That match was filler, bro. But even though I still like Drew McIntyre, okay, but that match was garbage without any storyline, just because you have a son of Saudi in your company, so there you are, you're doing your bigger show in the Saudi, so you just thought, let's give that boy an opportunity to just fight in front of his crowd, so he'll get a good reaction, or that, something like that. I don't know, bro. But so that was it. So basically, we had two matches here in 2026: Gunther versus AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre versus what's called Sami Zayn, okay, son of Saudi. If you're talking about Rumble 2025, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't remember about the matches on 2025 except that men's and women's Royal Rumble match. But still, Frosters, I feel it has no comparison. I read this, I put this complete AJ Styles versus Gunther match was a 4-star match for me. It was a brutal match. So I really liked the match. And talking about that Drew McIntyre match, that match was garbage. Okay, even though I like Drew McIntyre a lot, but still that match was garbage without any storyline, without anything. That match was a filler match just to entertain the Saudi audience, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so yeah, that was it. I don't actually remember the complete card of what's called Rumble 2025, except there was a men's and women's Royal Rumble match. But still, so yeah, that was basically that. Now let's talk about the main thing, the main stuff of this video. Okay, now let's compare the men's Rumble of 2025 to men's Royal Rumble 2026, bro. So, men's Royal Rumble match, talking about the Rumble matches in 2025, our Jay Yeet Master won the match, and in 2026, our Tribal Chief Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble match, who was the most deserving superstar to win this Rumble. Frogsters, I don't care what you think about this thing. You liked it, the winning of Roman or not, but still, in my opinion, WWE has been doing a pay-per-view outside United States, and it was one of the biggest Royal Rumble in the history of WWE. So they had to select a bigger winner, or most deserving winner to win this Rumble. And in my opinion, Roman Reigns was actually the man who was deserved to be the winner of this match. I guess I have no complaint here. Talking about, guys, the match, the quality of the both matches, bro. I would say in 2026 we had Brock Lesnar, Obafemi, not Rey Mysterio, but Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, but not too much, okay? But if you talk about in 2025 men's Royal Rumble match, there were a lot of big superstars. I'm not joking, bro. Just have a look at these superstars. Frogsters, I feel like I have a clear-cut winner here, because I feel 2025 Royal Rumble match was something different, bro. We had John Cena there, we had Roman Reigns there, we had Seth Rollins there, we had CM Punk there. These 4 superstars were actually standing in the ring at a moment, and that moment was incredible, bro. But we didn't get anything like that if you talk about 2026 Royal Rumble match. I get it, there was Brock Lesnar, there was the good and solid performance of Obafemi, but still, bro, you cannot compare that moment of 2025 to this 2026 Obafemi and Brock Lesnar moment, okay? Or all Cody moment, okay, bro? So, Frogsters, in my opinion, I put that 2025 men's Royal Rumble match prior to 2026, bro, because I think that match was awesome. Even though the result, the winner was garbage, trash, horrible. WWE dropped the ball by having Jey Uso winning the Rumble. That was one of the most terrible decision of WWE and Triple H. But still, the match was good. The quality of the match was good. There were surprises. There was aura in that 2025 men's Royal Rumble match. But, WWE lacked a lot in 2026 men's Royal Rumble match. Okay, bro? So, yeah, Frogsters, that was it for today's video. In my opinion, I'd say, because Royal Rumble 2025 happened in the United States, and I thought that was a good show, except that Jay Masters winning Rumble, everything was perfect and fine. And if you're talking about Rumble 2026, I think it was a mixed show. Well, both the winners were good, but still, this Royal Rumble lagged in surprises, okay, which can be considered as a soul of Royal Rumble, okay? You cannot put out the soul of Royal Rumble, because there was no Rumble without surprises. So, in my opinion, Royal Rumble 2025 was a far better Rumble than 2026, okay? It doesn't matter, this Rumble 2026 happened in Saudi. They built a grand stadium for this Rumble. They built a great stage for this Rumble. It doesn't matter, in my opinion. Rumble 2025 was far better than this Rumble. Okay, bro? So, yeah, Frogsters, that was basically that for today's video. So, that was it. I compare Rumble 2025 and I compare Rumble 2025 and 2026 in this video. I have a straight up winner, and that is Rumble 2025. Okay, bro. So tell me what you guys think about this thing. Do you agree with my opinion, or drop your feelings in comments? I really want to read them, okay, bro, because I really want to know your opinion about this video. Okay, and that was it for today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till next time, stay awesome, have a good day, bye.